Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is your November 16th through the 30th reading. Focused mostly on love, but whatever messages come through, I will welcome. I am going to be focusing this reading based off of the Psychic Tarot deck and allow the Romance Angels to be a supportive deck this time around. It's general as always, guys. It will not resonate with everyone, so please take from it what does resonate with you. And as always, thank you so much for your support of my channel, for the likes, shares, and subscribes, for those who have taken the time to book readings with me as well as donate. It's very much appreciated, guys. Thank you so very much for that. And please follow me on Instant Go as well as my Facebook page and on Instagram. I appreciate your support so much. For anyone interested in booking a private reading, the link for my website will be down below this video. All right, Sag, so let's go ahead and get started on your reading for the second half of November. All right, here we go. Spirit, please bring forward your messages for Sagittarius at this time. Sagittarius's energies focusing on the second half of November, November 16th through the 30th. What messages do you need to communicate at this time? Sagittarius. For Sagittarius. All right, guys, let's see what we've got for you this time around with the Psychic Tarot deck. So Spirit, Angels, oh, we've got flyers here. All right, well, we're starting off with mental conflict, Sag. What's going on? However, we do have rest and rejuvenation coming through for you guys. So let's pull some more and let's see where this is going to take you guys for the second half of November. Okay, we've got a couple more. Ooh, cards flying everywhere. Pull these ones. We do have the Solitude card coming through here, which is representative of Virgo energy, and it's the Hermit card in the traditional tarot deck. We also have Choose Wisely coming through here. Okay, let's pull some more. What additional messages do you need to communicate for Sagittarius? Angels, Spirit guides, please bring it forward. For Sagittarius, second half of November. Please bring it forward. Ooh, too many, guys. Too many cards flying out. Lots of messages that want to come through for you guys. Okay. We do have conflict and defeat. So I definitely feel that you guys have endured quite a lot in your romantic life. For some of you guys, this is all in the past and it's still following you through to the present. But let's pull a few more. Let's see. Okay. Love begins. And we do have a bottom card of spiritual strength. Okay, I love that. So we're starting off, guys, with mental conflict. You're definitely in turmoil in regard to your romantic life for some of you guys. You've endured some pain, some hardships, some betrayals, I'm feeling, in the past. And it really broke you guys, okay? You really felt a lot of pain. Your heart was broken from this connection. I'm feeling for some of you, whoever this is coming through for, you really threw your heart and soul into this relationship. And I am feeling for some, there was a third-party situation that caused a rift in this connection. And you really had to rely on your faith to get through this. Big time, Sag. I'm feeling, whoever this is coming through for, that yes, there was a third-party situation for some of you, but I'm feeling that you guys chose to work it out. You really had to rely on your faith to get through that. Your spiritual strength is what got you through it. And it's interesting that the card below that is the Harmony card, which is the Lover's card. Okay, representative of Gemini energy. Lover's card in the traditional tarot deck, but it's also representing choices that you had in your love life. You had choices to make for sure, Sagittarius, but I'm feeling that you chose to stick it out. You chose to really work on whatever it was that caused the problems in your relationship, I'm feeling. But it did not come without a price. I mean, you definitely went through some mental anguish and a lot of pain in coming to this decision. And it really brought you to your knees. I mean, it knocked the air out of you is what I'm feeling here. It was very painful, a very painful experience for you. You didn't see it coming for some of you guys. Came from out of the blue. And it was one of those things where the truth was, they tried everything possible to conceal, to hide the truth from you, but eventually it blew up and it came out, and it was just meant for you to find it out when you were meant to find it out in regard to this infidelity that was going on for whoever this is coming through for. Now, the third party situation, it's not coming through for everybody, okay? But there are some situations where that was definitely prominent. But for others, it was simply a matter of the connection, the relationship simply breaking down after a while. And I'm feeling, Sagittarius, that it was the person that you were connecting with that chose to walk away from the connection, and you were left holding the bag, so to speak, and you didn't see it coming. So you were really torn in regard to what you wanted to do next. You were torn as to the direction that your life was going to take after that, because you were in such pain and your heart was just ripped into shreds is what I'm feeling here. But I am also picking up off of the energies, guys, that after a while, things didn't hurt as much and you were finally able to look at the situation with your eyes open and realize that you are so deserving of better. And for those of you who chose to stick it out, you really just needed to take a time out to really assess where you want to go, how you want to proceed in handling the situation now. And for some of you guys, I am feeling that you decided to seek professional help by way of counseling, and that's what helped you to move on from that very painful time in your relationship. The card next to that is rest and rejuvenate. So this is coming through for those of you that really took that much needed time out to go within, to still your mind, to get rid of the chaos in your life in regard to your romantic life, because you really needed to get to a point where you could make better decisions and not be so clouded by the third party and the infidelity that was going on, and or for those of you not dealing with that, simply the breakdown in your relationship. You needed to really still your mind and really get yourself to a mental place where you could look at the situation and figure out, okay, now what? What do I want to do now? So it's very fitting that you've got the Solitude card here, okay? Because in the process of resting and rejuvenating your mind and your heart, you really needed to go within and turn into a bit of a hermit. Yeah, you needed to stop and still your mind. You needed to meditate. You needed to reflect and reevaluate your state of affairs. No pun intended. You needed to look within for answers, guys. Okay, so it was the only way that you were able to deal with this heartbreak, with this traumatic situation that had occurred in the past. So you had to go into problem-solving mode and focus on seeking and finding a better path. This could, for some of you, also be representative of people from your past who want to re-enter your life. Okay? So for those of you who endured this relationship that broke your heart, for some of you guys, that individual may very well get into the place where they realize they made a mistake and they want to come back. It's up to you, Sagittarius, whether you want to entertain that or not. Okay? The Choose Wisely card is here, so in a way it's kind of warning you to really make a better decision, make a well-informed decision before you decide to want to take them back. Because the Solitude card, this Hermit card, could also be representative of bridging your estrangements from people. So it's up to you, Sag. Do you want to take them back or not? Did they work on themselves enough to cancel out whatever it was they brought to the table when things ended up falling apart in that relationship? And even those of you who chose to stay with your significant other, your partner, the person you're connecting with, and for some of you guys, I am feeling that you were married and you chose to go to counseling and get the necessary help you needed, okay? That was still a choice that you made, okay? You decided to choose to stay with that person, to work on the partnership. Not to say it was easy. I'm feeling these energies that it was very difficult for you, Sagittarius. It was not easy whatsoever. And there are still moments when you do get into that mode of feeling defeated and conflicted about the decision that you made. Did you do the right thing? Did you do the right thing by sticking it out, by staying in the relationship, even though there was that third-party situation, even though your partner cheated on you? Did you do the right thing? And so there are moments where this mental conflict rears its ugly head still. So you simply need to go back into solitude mode and really figure out the direction that you want to take things, and or revisit having to go back into a place of resting and rejuvenating your mind so that you can make good, solid decisions in regard to your romantic life. For some of you guys, I'm feeling that this person who wants to come back, you're basically going to say, oh, hell no. You broke my heart, brought me down to my knees, you knocked the air out of me. I am not taking your ass back. I'm done. And that's part of resting and rejuvenating and going within and meditating on the situation is what's going to help you to have the strength to make good, solid decisions for yourself this time, Sag. So that you can finally get out of feeling defeated and conflicted in regard to that connection. Because look what's coming for you after you clearly decide that you're no longer going to take someone back who broke your heart, who was in a third-party situation, who treated you like you were an option. There's something better for you, for those of you who have walked away from that. Love will find you again. Okay, this is, after all, the Ace of Cups in the traditional tarot deck. It's a new beginning. So for those of you, for my married couples tuning in, and you did the work to get past the third-party situation, the infidelity, you guys did the work, you went to counseling, laid it all out on the line, there are no more secrets, everything's been dealt with, then here is your chapter 2. Love will once again find a way to come in to your marriage, and it's going to be good, I'm feeling from now on. For others, you're walking away from whatever broke you in the past. You either have walked away already or you're about to. Because this is what's coming for you. So you kind of have to walk through that rough road in order to get to this happy place. But I am feeling, Sag, that you're going to do it. Once again, you just got to rely on your faith and, you know, pick up off of the energies of your spiritual strength, that you've got what it takes to make the right decision, to put yourself first this time in regard to your romantic life. Take care of your own heart before you can offer love to anyone else in the future. So yeah, absolutely. This time around, choose wisely. For those of you that have walked away from this toxic connection, choose wisely. Do not make any hasty decisions moving forward. And once you do that, the universe will bring you your Ace of Cups. Love will begin for you once again. And I am feeling once that finally comes in for you, Sag, it's going to be a good lasting one. You've been through hell and back. It's now time for some happiness, true love, soulmate connections. And I am picking up off of those energies that that's what's coming for you. So I am, you know, sympathizing with the rough road that you've been on, but you're not going to be on that road forever. Just make sure you choose wisely. Love yourself enough to do what's best for you this time around. And your cup will be filled with love once again, guys. Absolutely. So finally, let's go to our Romance Angels deck and let's see what additional messages I can pull for you guys. So angels, please bring forth your messages for Sagittarius second half of November. What messages can you bring forth, please, for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, second half of November. Please bring forth your messages, angels. But I love that Ace of Cups, guys. Okay. Love it. Look at that. It is safe for you to love, Sagittarius. After the rough road that you've been on, okay, for those of you who have decided to work on your marriage and or your committed relationship, it's safe for you to love because you guys have done the work necessary in order to move forward in a positive manner. For those of you who have completely walked away from that toxic connection and you're going to be making better connections, soulmate connections in the future, it's absolutely safe for you to love them because they are what's going to bring in your Ace of Cups. That's where love will find you once again. And look at the bottom card, guys. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. In order for you to fill up your cup of love, you've got to love yourself first. All right? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Absolutely. And look at the card below that, guys. Engagement. So for some of you, you'll find happiness once again in a committed relationship. All right? So don't give up, guys. Don't give up. So let's pull some healing messages to add to your reading, Sag. Let's see what other messages the angels can bring forth for you. Angels, please bring forth your messages for Sagittarius. Second half of November, please bring it forward. All right, guys, let's see what healing messages can come through. Sagittarius, please, angels. Second half, there we go. All right. We've got emerging. I love this. Emerging can only come through once you've done the work on yourself to improve your situation so that you can come forth as the best version of yourself. Okay? So once you go into hermit mode and figure out how you want to move forward in order to bring forth your Ace of Cups, okay, you're going to emerge much happier than you've been in the past, for sure. And you've got support as the bottom card, guys. So you're surrounded by love from friends, from family, from the angels, from having your faith, okay? When you need to turn to prayer, you've got that support system as well. So for those of you who have really had a tough time of feeling conflicted and defeated and dealing with that mental conflict, whether in the past or if you're still dealing with that currently, you can get through it, guys. Absolutely. And look at the card below, support. You've got harmony. Things want to harmonize in your life once again, Sag. You can have this happiness once again. Just clear out all this crap from the past. Okay, so just face it head on and you can absolutely find happiness once again. This is the best card that's come through for you guys. That Ace of Cups. All right. So let's close out your reading, Sag, for the second half of November with some angel answers. And I know that the first half of November reading, I allowed the angels to pretty much bring forth whatever answers they wanted to communicate. But I want to go back to asking you guys to clear your mind and to focus on a particular question that you need the angels to answer for you. And let's see what comes through this time. All right, so focus on your question. Let's see what comes through. So angels, please bring forth your answers for Sagittarius, second half of November, please. All right, Sag, let's see. All right, focus on your question, guys, and let's get some answers. So angels, please bring it forward for Sagittarius. What answers would they benefit from at this time? Okay. All right. In the near future. Okay. So thousands of you guys asking questions. So interpret this however way you feel would fit your situation. But if it's in relation to this particular reading, absolutely. Things are going to shift for the better in the near future. It's closer than you realize, Sag. Okay, happiness is in store for you and it's coming for you. And yes, absolutely, be assertive. This is the bottom card. Be assertive in tackling your mental conflict and any defeat that you're feeling. Okay, having to deal with negativity from the past, any pains, any hurt. Just be assertive in clearing out that energy, okay? And for those of you that are asking questions not in relation to this particular reading, I will allow you to interpret this message however way you see fit. All right, guys? So, beautiful reading after having to deal with some past hurts, guys, but ultimately it's taking you into a wonderful direction so that true love, soulmate connection, okay, the type of love that's everlasting is coming for you. It ultimately is going to take you there. So, beautiful reading at the end of the day, Sag. I hope you guys enjoyed this and were able to really gain some insight from these messages that came through today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll try to incorporate more readings as the months progress into 2019. I've got some plans into changing things up for my channel and to really feature more readings throughout the month. So please have patience with me. It really just depends on my schedule and how busy I get. But I absolutely welcome your love and all of the support that you guys have given me. So thank you again. And again, please follow me on InstantGo, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you are interested in booking a private reading, please access that info down below. And I'd love to do a reading for you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.